Hello again. I'm Wandy Stewart, and I'm thrilled to be with you to announce Park Pride's 2020 Inspiration Award honorees. Our next recipient, Mr. George Ickes, is 82 years old and is an icon of the Olmsted Linear Park. For 15 years, he oversaw administrative duties of the Conservancy and played a critical role in the restoration and upkeep of the park. Though retired, he still serves on the Olmsted Linear Park Alliance Board as well as the Maintenance Committee. As George reflects on his years at the park, it's the little things that he cherishes the most.
Well, my favorite memory is to come out here and especially after like a heavy rain and with lots of branches down and be able to get around and pick them up and clean everything up, and so that by the time we leave it looks exactly like it should. We mulch in the parks, and mulching takes a long time. We keep on looking for what needs to be done. Trees have to be planted, bushes trimmed, all the things that continue. I just love to see, when I start something, I just love to see it done and continue to look around and see that we're doing what we should do.
George's passion for maintaining the park's beauty remains unwavering. Before the COVID-19 pandemic, he volunteered in the park 3 days a week. Thank you, George. You're an inspiration to us all. For our next Inspiration Award honoree, Joe Peery. It started out simply enough. All he wanted to do was take his dog for a walk in the woods. 5 years later, Joe has become a tireless advocate for access to natural green spaces in South Atlanta and DeKalb, specifically at South River Forest and the Entrenchment Creek Park. Via giving tours, hosting plein air events, and building trails for exploration, Joe has introduced so many people to what we like to call the power of the parks. Let's listen.
The power of parks means a couple of things to me. And it's a place to reset. I mean, if you have stressful work or stressful life, we spend a lot of our lives indoors, close contact with other people, and then now with the pandemic, a lot of people can't really get out and socialize like they used to be able to. In a park like this, it's just wide open. It's a safe place to come and social distance. In the case of this park, trees are a very powerful thing. They clean our air, they give us oxygen. All the natural elements of this park are really restorative. It just makes you feel better when you walk in the woods, like walking across a soft pine straw mat, or crunching through some leaves, or whacking your way through some tall grass. Walking in the creek and cooling off your feet on a hot day. Butters will go lay in the mud. He loves it. Fortunately, the beauty of parks is they're already there. So it doesn't, not the park, but the woods, they're already there. So you don't have to do anything other than save them. You don't have to build them. You have to keep people from building on them. And that's a powerful thing. It's a power that's already there.
Joe, your passion for the South River Forest has inspired others to rally in protection of this critical green space. Thank you for your leadership and congratulations. Folks, it's time for another nature break. Enjoy the upcoming sessions, and I'll be back soon to introduce the remaining 2020 Inspiration Award winners.